Yeah, hi everybody. Pro-theologist here from Australia. I'm just going to speak quickly on the massacre in Osmington, Western Australia. Wasn't overly concerned about it until the word Jehovah Witness came into the scene, that being of the father. Now, one of the speculations was, is the deceased family Jehovah Witnesses? I can pretty well 100% say they weren't. I did speak to a local Jehovah Witness congregation, and the man that run the place said that they were not in the truth. The family were not in the truth. So you can take that or leave it, but he sounded like a very genuine man, and I never asked him that. He just said to me during the conversation that the family wasn't in the truth. So given that, it's a very sad situation. The father obviously gets his strength from Jehovah. To what extent of a Jehovah Witness he is, well, that's irrelevant. But what I was interested in with this was it a religiously empowered motivation for harm, given what I understand about Romans 7. So I just want to let everybody know from Australia that the family, the deceased family, God love them, terrible, were not Jehovah Witnesses, and that the father apparently is, or obviously is, because he gets his strength from Jehovah. Just a couple of things that had me thinking were the fact that the father said that he would see his children, or their children have gone to a new system. Maybe some of you Jehovah Witnesses can help me to understand that. If the children weren't Jehovah Witnesses, why would the father think that he would see them in the new, or they were going to the new system and that it was better? The father apparently was laughing to the point of tears that they were going to the new system, or even though he would have been grieving the loss. And that made me think, well, was the deceased family Jehovah Witnesses? Because were they taking the paradise doctrine cash out, where if you get to, there's a doctrine in the Jehovah Witnesses that make you think that if you die early, it's a guarantee that you're going to end up in paradise. And so what my big investigation on this was, if the family were Jehovah Witnesses, the deceased family, then was it motivated by the promise of the paradise, or the promise that you will be saved, or whatever the Jehovah Witness term is, if you are accidentally die before your time? But apparently they weren't. So obviously it's a very sad and traumatic state of affairs that's caused this gentleman to implode and then explode. But I can't base any post-mortem on, from what I understand, if they were not Jehovah Witnesses, as it being a religiously fueled form of harm. So this is Pro-theologist. Please do study Romans 7 until you completely and absolutely understand it, because religiously fueled harm is probably the most horrible form of harm for good-intending, well-intending people to be deceived by throughout the history of Christendom. So I hope everybody's well. Thanks for listening, and bye for now.